The sun did come out eventually for this big return, so we have someone to thank for that. She's sitting to the left of me.
We had some peaks of sun. That was certainly nice. The bigger thing is they had nice, calm Lake Erie.
That's good.
It's kind of a big deal when you're towing a very large submarine into port. So yeah, certainly glad to have the cod home. Lots of folks take advantage of that every summer. It's a wonderful family tour, especially if you have any military in your family history. That's kind of a cool little cap to throw on there. But I'll tell you what, we have so much to talk about as far as this forecast goes, everybody, not just locally, but in the bigger picture too. Over the next few hours, yeah, we are getting to see some peaks of sun out there. We'll stay partly cloudy in the late night. Humidity isn't going anywhere, unfortunately. It's still going to be a little sticky. Temperatures in the 70s into the early morning. We do have a few little spits and sprinkles out there, everybody. Just some scattered showers hanging out, trying to live their best life, but having a tough time doing so. You can see out here by Louisville and then northeastern sections of Stark County. If you squint, you can really see it. But then you get down here to Tuscarawas County, and that's about it. They're very few and far between. That is a far cry from what we had earlier today. This is the last 12 hours of satellite and radar looping here. You can definitely see the pronounced clearing trend in the afternoon, but this morning it was a soaker. I-71 and east. As a matter of fact, areas down around Carroll County picked up about 3 inches according to the radar, but farther west, hardly anything at all. And we were calling yesterday for I-71 and east to get the rain. That is exactly what happened with that heavy rain over by the Pennsylvania, West Virginia state line, and it looked like that verified too. So the trend through the evening has definitely been for some clearing to take place. We're getting to see those peaks of sun. That, of course, is all the remnants of what was Tropical Storm Fred. You can still see the swirl going through Pennsylvania and into New York State. That will continue to move out. We do have some drier air aloft that's moving in, so we will get a break in the action. But tomorrow, another wave of energy could bring in some more scattered showers. Let's go hour by hour in your National Design Mart forecast here. We'll stay partly cloudy through the evening, the midnight hour, and by tomorrow morning, we'll have more clouds in play. Maybe some light fog too, with the light winds that are going to be around. Temperatures upper 60s to right around 70 to begin the day. As we get into the afternoon, you can kind of see the clouds still streaming our way. So we will go with a mix of clouds and sun for tomorrow. Sun peaks with pop-up shower chances, just isolated chances for the afternoon. I put it about 30% or so. But note that the temperatures will be in the low 80s. A lot of this is sun dependent, so if we get a little extra sun, we may be able to hike the temperatures just a little bit. But for the most part, it should be pretty easy going. We'll start to see those winds turning around to a more northerly direction by the time we hit tomorrow night, and that should help to drive in some drier air too. That is going to set us up for a phenomenal Friday. So if you do have plans to go downtown to go see the cod, whether it's tomorrow or Friday, Saturday, or the celebration on Sunday, it's going to be some great weather for it. Got to talk about the tropics because, yeah, we are dealing with the remnants of Fred departing our area. We were keeping an eye on Grace last night. Grace is now a hurricane. That storm is expected to cross the Yucatan Peninsula, go through the Bay of Campeche, and strike into the mainland of Mexico as we go through the next 5 days. And then there's this. This is HENRI. This storm is very interesting because it kind of did a little dance around Bermuda, and now this storm is starting to gain some intensity. It's currently featuring 70-mile-per-hour winds with 85-mile-per-hour gusts. It's still tropical storm strength, but watch what is expected to happen here over the next 5 days. This thing is going to hang a Ralphie. It's going to turn right, going right up along the Gulf Stream. That's a big key in the forecast because there's a lot of available heat energy in that very warm water that's going north off the East Coast. But then this is where it starts to get a little sketchy. By the time we hit Monday, where will that storm be? It very well could be offshore. There are some forecast models that take it way out to sea. There's also some that bring it back into New York. So this is going to be one of those forecasts that the National Hurricane Center is keeping a very close eye on. This track is a pronounced western shift. And remember, the line and that little icon that you see, that is for the center point of the storm, the literal center point that they are tracking. The impacts of the storm are much larger, so that is a huge concern for New England, specifically early next week, especially if you may have travel plans. That could be a complicating factor. Union Home Mortgage forecast. Look at where we go from here. Goodbye, Fred. Temperatures in the low 80s tomorrow, and then we get into the mid 80s once we hit Friday and Saturday. Beautiful weather setting up, very summery feeling. By Sunday, we're dealing with more scattered rain and storms in the forecast, and we're looking a little unsettled as we head through much of next week. Russ?
All right, Betsy, thanks so much.